Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue, the complete Pokédex edition. You're probably as surprised as I am that I'm even doing this again, that I'm able to even continue this project, and there's quite a bit of explaining to do. And I've been waiting to get back into this for a long time, over a month at this stage. And I know a lot of you have been waiting as well, so let's just cut to the chase and get back in there. I still haven't even synced my video, so N-O-N-C, N-O-N-C. And look, we're going to continue with Player Harry, 5 badges, 79 Pokédex count, just as if we had never left at all, and just as if nothing had ever changed. We've still got Nancy, Timothy, Bob Pataki, Fishy Queen, Hope, Ducks, the gang's all here. They're all up to level 35 now, because I did train them up a little bit off screen just so they're all level pegging. And we are here in Fuchsia City, where we left off at the end of the last video. How is this even possible, you all ask? Well, before we get going, I'd just like to give a quick little explainer, and that is that the fact that I'm able to continue this project at all is 100%, 110% due to the amazing generosity and the amazing dedication of Empolo18, who I've known for quite a couple of years at this stage, who actually painstakingly took his copies of Red, Blue and Yellow, played through Blue, recreated my playthrough with the same movesets, the same nicknames, the same Pokemon, the same Pokédex count, using Red and Yellow as support games instead of Silver, did all of that, put in the hours upon hours of work, which I know from personal experience how many hours that entails, and then went ahead and gifted them to me. So I'd just like to start this video by thanking you personally, Mark, on behalf of myself, this project, and everyone who's certain to enjoy the remainder of this project, because I could not even put into words the gratitude that I feel in response to that just utmost, I don't even know what to say, just the endeavour that you took on, and the utmost generosity of it is absolutely breathtaking to me, and it's something that I will really remember, I'm pretty sure, for the rest of my life, as just one of those instances where somebody takes it upon themselves to really take a bad situation and make it good again. So thank you so much for all of that. But that aside, I think it's about time we got back into this thing, and Hope isn't going to help us that way. We are going to fly back to Saffron City, because as I prefaced at the end of the last video, what we're going to be doing in this video is taking on the Saffron Gym for once and for all. So let's just go and get it. There are a small, couple of variables. Actually, really, there's only one that's extremely pertinent, and that's the fact that Hardboiled Heavies doesn't know Dream Eater anymore. Instead, Hardboiled Heavies knows Psychic, but that's because instead of using Silver, which allowed me to teach Execute Dream Eater, Mark used Red and Yellow, which don't allow that, so that's why he taught him Psychic instead as a substitute, which is just as legitimate. So that's just the only one small change. Otherwise, as you will see, when this Psychic sends out Slowpoke, we're going to send out Nancy. Nancy's going to have exactly the same moveset here, and just as per usual, I forgot to turn back on the animations. It really is just like with this project, it didn't go on hold for over a month due to the fact that my save file had got completely corrupted and died. So yeah, I just think it's amazing that this is actually something that is even possible now. We're going to switch on out to, so let's go with Fishy Queen. I wonder if I can actually get like a Horn Drill just based on accuracy alone. No. because that'd be funny. But yeah, like, this, I think, as you can tell from... Oh, look, it actually hit. As you were able to tell from the video that I put up explaining what had actually happened, as you were able to tell from that video, I was actually quite crushed by the occurrence that, that my save file had got corrupted just because I had put so much heart and soul and effort into this project. So when that's just screwed me over right there, losing my only other attacking move. I suppose Bob Pataki. So yeah, like, as I taking into account the fact that I was so crushed by a project I had put so much effort into being basically just cut down like that by a cruel twist of fate, and Polo18 coming along and doing this just for me, just so that he could see this project be brought through to a close, like it deserves, is really quite something that instills kind of hope for, like I know this sounds like really highfalutin or something, but geez, you were really just disabling all my favorite moves today. Surf does just as much anyway, so, well, just about. Only Bite were a dark move in this game. But yeah, like, I know this sounds really highfalutin and all, but like, it really does, like, when people do things like that, when humans do something like that, and really just sacrifice so much of their own time and energy for the sake of somebody else, it really does kind of like instill fate in the human race, I suppose. And I don't think it's like exaggerating to say that, because I think that is one of the things that really we all have to hold on to, is this kind of sense of selflessness sometimes, where you really do kind of where you really do take the time to do stuff for other people, do you know, that kind of way. And I think we all do to a certain extent. There's very few people that really do nothing for other people, I don't think, that only do things for themselves. But as I say, that's like a highfalutin big conversation that I'll probably get into at some other stage. So yeah, we're here in the Saffron Gym. I'm using my usual strategy of just going in a straight line, which usually works out just fine for me in my experience. Because yeah, I think I've like said this before. Like, my strategy for getting through the Saffron Gym has always just been, oh, just go to whatever teleporter you come out of, just go to the one directly across from it. Like, that's all you have to do, just go to the teleporter directly across from you. And it might not be the fastest way to make it to Sabrina, but you're going to get there in the end, and you're not going to get lost. Oh great, now I'm confused and paralyzed. These, like, Pokemon here aren't like, just are refusing to give up. Bob Pataki's dead. Did you ever think you'd see the day when the Beeper King was taken out by a ghost? I don't even know why I sent you out, because you don't have any attacks that can damage this thing. Go Hope. You really are our final hope, but who'd have thought that that a Ghastly of all things would take me out? Well, I suppose, actually, no, Ghastly is like, Ghastly, Haunter and Gengar are a force to be reckoned with at the best of times. Actually, speaking of like ghost Pokemon, Joe, the way I didn't have any Halloween special this year whatsoever, like I had no kind of like Halloween video that I put out, or not even any sort of creepy video or anything like that, which is kind of like out of character, because usually I do something. Like I remember last year, but that's the thing, like last year I had like I was of the opinion that I went like so overboard with Halloween stuff, because like last year I had like the Bulb Boy LP, like the whole LP was like a scary game. Well, it's not scary, but it's like a creepy themed game or whatever. Like I had the whole Bulb Boy LP, I had like the chocolate mansion and the squashini fight in oh well, there's hope, for the sake of 2 HP is just like being taken out by Haunter as well. No, not Timothy, he doesn't have an attack that can damage him. I suppose Nancy. So I had the squashini fight and the chocolate manor, or whatever it's called in Kirby's Epic Yarn. And then I had the 2 Super Mario Maker videos, the Shock Horror Mario Maker, where I showed off those 2 scary levels. Well, I showed off the 1 scary level that I made, and then I showed off like other scary levels as well that other people had made. And I felt like because of that, like I just remember trying to get all of those videos in up to Halloween was just really, really like nerve-wracking, I guess, because that's the thing with like Halloween is like as soon as Halloween is over. Like November 1st, it's like you can't have like Halloween stuff after Halloween night itself, and that's like the key difference between Halloween and Christmas, I guess, because with Christmas stuff you can have like Christmas stuff after Christmas to your heart's content, like up through to, well, traditionally through to January 6th anyway, which is like the end of the Christmas season. Do you know, that kind of way. So that's a whole 2 weeks or whatever, like even more actually. That's a whole like 2 weeks, isn't it? Well, no, almost. That's a whole like 11 days or something, or 12 that you have after Christmas Day itself, where you still have like Christmas themed stuff and where you can still do Christmas things. But like Halloween, it's like once October 31st is been and gone, once it's November 1st, it's like you can't have any Halloween stuff whatsoever. It's like no Halloween allowed. So because of that, if you're doing like a Halloween LP, or you're doing like a Halloween themed project, it's like if you don't get it done by like October 31st, it's kind of like, oh well, nobody cares about the Halloween nature of the thing anymore, you know? It's like that's completely irrelevant now. Or now it's just like some other LP. And because of that, I remember like it was like just random from... Oh my god, I can't believe you actually confused me with that. Yeah, keep doing nonsense like that at least to buy me time. No, stop doing it now. Do everything I say when I say it. Don't hit yourself again, Bob Pataki. Just picture Bob Pataki from Hey Arnold punching himself in the face, or biting himself actually. Like Bob Pataki from Hey Arnold just biting himself on the arm and going, "Argh!" like that. Like that tortoise in Banjo-Kazooie or something. But yeah, so like when I remember then, like it was only random as far as timing is concerned that those 2 levels in Kirby's Epic Yarn came up for Halloween. What I had actually really planned was the Bulb Boy LP, which I knew was going to be short anyway, and the Bulb Boy LP and oh great, of course, you use the thing that protects you against the thing I was just going to use. And the 2 Mario Maker videos. But because I decided then, because I realized, oh, I'm going to be able to do, I'm going to be doing those Kirby's Epic Yarn levels soon, I'll be able to get them in for Halloween as well. So I remember it was just like a real rush to get the videos out and to get them uploaded and to get them published and everything like that for Halloween, just because I knew, okay, once it's October 1st, it's like you can't have like Halloween stuff anymore. And then like this year, I think almost because of that, I was really kind of like I was really conscious of the fact that Summertime Radness had just been and gone. So because of that, like my other LPs hadn't got as much screen time, like my actual LPs like Pokemon Blue or Shenmue 2. Like because of that, they hadn't got as much screen time as they normally would have done, because obviously Summertime Radness was taking its share as well. And because of that, then I was kind of like, oh well, I kind of, do you know what, let's just like leave the Halloween stuff by the wayside this year and not do anything, do you know? But then actually on the morning of October 1st, I kind of like had a change of heart because I wasn't uploading videos at that time anyway, because it was one of those weeks where I didn't get the chance to record anything. And well, actually, isn't Bob Pataki going to evolve now? He's actually going to look like Big Bob Pataki when he does evolve. Yeah, look. And he's actually going to look like him. Like, wait till you see him. Like, Blastoise just looks like Big Bob Pataki from Hey Arnold. like, look at him. He just looks like him. You can just see him be like, oh, for crying out loud, Miriam, cram it. Like, you can just see him saying that. He's got a nice hefty HP boost and everything as well. So yeah, we have a Blastoise now. We have a T-Rex. Say it again. We have a T-Rex. But yeah, on the morning of October 31st, I woke up and I was like, oh, maybe I will actually record a Halloween special, just some video or whatever that has to do with Halloween, and I'll get it edited and uploaded and whatever. And what I ended up doing, jeez, I wish I had Mr. Burn or Hard-Boiled Heavies now to take care of this doofus. I don't have anything that's strong against him. I might as well just send out, well, Timothy, actually. We haven't even seen him in this video yet. I was going to say I might as well send out Fishy Queen and use Horn Drill for what that's worth. I might as well use Metronome and see what that does. Barrier, okay, why not? That doesn't matter anyway. So yeah, and then what I decided was I was going to do, oh, that's actually really useful. Nice one. For all that it did. I decided to do, like, not Pokemon Battle Revolution, Pokken Tournament DX or whatever on the Nintendo Switch. Because the Pokemon that I use in Pokken, because I have to say it like that, the Pokemon that I use in that game is Chandelure, who is like the Halloween-themed Pokemon. Because he's a ghost, and because I love ghost Pokemon, and because I just love the fact that you can even play as a Pokemon like Chandelure in that game. Timothy, your Metronome is leaving a lot to be desired right now, I must tell you. Okay, that's marginally more useful. I might just use Tri-Attack. Metronome has not proven that useful in this battle. So yeah, I got up and I was like, oh, let's just do this. I'll just do this video and it'll be nice. It'll be a nice way to mark the season. And it's a cool game, and it's not a game I've played on my channel yet, and it's just fun to show off Chandelure and blah blah blah. And then I started recording it, and I just wasn't feeling it whatsoever. I wasn't playing well. My commentary was completely, just completely spazzed out because I didn't know, just because I hadn't played the game in about a month. And because of, well, not a month, but I hadn't played the game in quite a while, so I wasn't playing properly. And because I wasn't playing properly, I was really taken aback and I couldn't commentate properly. And because of all of that, I was just like, you know what, let's just forget it. And I didn't end up recording the video or editing it or uploading it. Like, I stopped recording after about, I'd say, like, after about 5 minutes, because it was just, like, it wasn't going anywhere, and it wasn't going to be something I was, like, proud of once I did upload it anyway, so I just decided to put paid to it. So yeah, that's the story of the Halloween spectacular that never was this year, that I never ended up uploading. I can't use Fishy Queen on you either. I want to get Fishy Queen up to level 39 so it'll learn bloody Waterfall for once and for all and finally know a water type attack. For crying out loud. For crying out loud, Miriam. I don't know why that was like the first thing that popped into my head, but I'm so glad it was, because it's the most Bob Pataki style thing I could visualize right now as him saying is like, for crying out loud, Miriam, cram it already. It's like, who else would say that other than Big Bob Pataki, the Beeper King? I always get taken aback by how many trainers there are in this gym. There are just so many, it's ridiculous. I'm just gonna try Horn Drill. Oh my god, Fishy Queen. Fishy Queen is just ridiculous today. You are hilarious today. It's really, really strange playing this now and feeling like because it's like, I know it's not my cartridge, and I know these aren't the exact same Pokemon that I had, but they're the same Pokemon, and they have the same names, and they have the same movesets, and they have the same levels and everything like that. Like, it's really strange playing this, because it really does feel exactly as if I had just been recording this the other day. Now, which way did I come? This way? Yeah, apparently. Whoa, thank you. Like, it really does feel as if I had just been recording this yesterday, and like there was no, like, and that I'm just coming back to the exact same game, you know, that the whole file deletion thing had never happened at all. Like, that really is the way it feels, and it's such a strange sort of feeling, I suppose, because it's like, it's the same game, but it's not the same game. It's like, what I'd liken it to is like, if you can imagine, okay, that'll be dangerous if it actually manages to hypnotize me, Biggie, 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 can't you see? But, like, I suppose I'd liken it to, like, the experience of, like, imagine if you had, like, a favorite video when you were younger. Oh, it is trying to learn Waterfall, finally, jeez. For crying out loud, Miriam. I'm gonna go over Tail Whip. I finally learned Waterfall. But yeah, like, for crying out loud, Miriam, you took you long enough to learn Waterfall. But like, imagine if you had like a favorite video when you were younger. Okay, now I'm starting like seeing the same trainers again. I think I actually have fought all the trainers here at this stage. I think we're just almost at Sabrina if we keep going in this path. Okay. Yeah, look, there she is. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, like, get out of here. I'll meet you back here in, like, 2 seconds. Okay, here we are back again with Sabrina. And I actually decided to put ducks out in front because I might be able to set up well when I think it's like Kadabra is her first Pokemon, so we'll see what happens. I had a vision of your arrival. I read it in a book. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. At first, I learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. But yeah, what I was saying is, like, it's like if you had, like, a favorite video as a child, and when I say video, I don't mean, like, a funny internet video. I mean, like, a VHS tape. Like, if you had a favorite videotape as a child, that you used to watch all the time. Okay, well, that's just gonna outright kill me, isn't it? Surely, isn't it? No way Dux is standing up to that. Yeah, just like I thought. Well, this is a fine mess I've got myself into. I might as well use Timothy and I'll get Minimize going. Okay, well that's okay. Of all the things you could have disabled, that was probably the best thing. Because I don't think I, like, showed off Minimize yet, that actually I taught it to Timothy when I was leveling him up. Of course, you still got me with the Psybeam, but you see, Timothy is bulky enough. Plus, he's a fairy. He's bulky enough to be able to take that kind of nonsense. But yeah, like, if you had, like, a favorite videotape that you watched all the time when you were younger, and then, oh my god, is that actually gonna kill me now? This is ridiculous. Please don't. Okay, item. Time for, like, the Got item. Time for the lemonade. The Beyonce's lemonade here. Okay, good. That didn't hit me. I'm actually going to take the time to use another one just to get me up to full, because then I can just start going ham with tri-attack. I could have put him to sleep, I suppose, is what I could have done. Like, that's something I could do with Mr. Mime, I guess, just to stop him setting up, because otherwise he's going to use, like, Reflect and junk like that. Like, the thing is, like, Alakazam and Kadabra are so defensively weak that, like, one tri-attack is probably going to be enough. I can't believe I'm beating him with, like, an 8-bit representation of the legendary Starfy or something. Yeah, sing it, Timothy. Lulu. And, like, you had a favorite VHS tape. Can I finally start finishing this story? You had a favorite videotape that you watched all the time. Like, and let's say it was, like, Bambi or something. And, like, you watched Bambi so many times, and then, like, the videotape broke or something. And, like, you were really upset because it's your favorite videotape that broke. Am I gonna go for it and just use Metronome? You know, with Shake It and Jiggle It, Starfy. Vine Whip is as good as anything. And you were so upset that your Bambi tape had, like, got destroyed or whatever. Well, then what happened is, like, some friend of yours or relative or whatever recognized how upset you were that your favorite VHS tape of Bambi had got destroyed, that they just went ahead and got you another one. And then you had, like, another VHS tape of Bambi that you were able to love, and you were able to watch your favorite movie again or whatever. So it really is like the first one had never broke in the first place. Like, you had never had that loss of the first one because you have, like, the videotape still again of the same movie. But at the same time, you still have this kind of, like, consciousness that, okay, well, actually, it isn't exactly the same videotape that I had. It's like, it is it is a VHS tape of my favorite movie, and it's another copy of what was my favorite VHS tape. I'm just going to push him to sleep because I just cannot deal with him killing me now after I've come so far. Oh my god, what, are you for real? I used minimize like 1,000,000 times. Fuck. Okay, I might actually get killed by this ignoramus right now. Yeah, you do that nonsense shit. See, this is the thing, the powerful psychic attacks by these powerful psychic Pokemon, they'll get you. Like, look, this is probably going to take down over half of my health right now. And it doesn't even have to be a critical hit, see? And I'm wondering, is it even worthwhile using... I think it is worthwhile using a Lemonade because there's like a chance that its crummy AI will make it use something like Reflect or something. Or something like that. Fuck you. This is okay though, because what I'm hoping for is maybe I can just wear it down. That would be something. Jesus. Like, I can't believe I missed. I can't believe that, like, Clefable got taken out. Like, I cannot believe that. After all those minimizes, and actually, I was actually surprised by how much damage all... Oh my god, thank you so much. Just one more. No, fuck you. I just need something that... I don't have anything that's faster than this stupid thing. That's the thing. I think I'm gonna go with Nancy, because if I use Slash... then maybe it'll be a critical hit, or will I use Dig? Yeah, dude, no, wait a second, I should have just used Slash. Oh my god. I was like terrified there that while I was underground, what a way for a Sand Slash to travel, it was going to use Recover, and then like it was all going to be useless, all that work. Nancy grew to level 36 and is trying to learn Swift. Yes. I might as well go over Scratch, I mean... It's just another useful move to have, especially if my accuracy gets lowered. Or someone raises their evade. You're shocked, I'm shocked that you actually, like, you actually did give me a run for my money. Like, that's the thing, she's gonna sweep you if you give her, like, a moment's notice. Jeez, Thanks for like the exhilarating battle, Sabrina. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Don't just raise your Pokemon too much. Ha ha ha. And we got the TM for Psy-Wave, which is pretty much just like a random move that does random damage, pretty much. So, let's blow this popsicle stand. Jeez, that was really, really crazy, that battle. Like, it's like she kept me on my toes from the word go. Like the fact that Ducks got taken out in one shot, and then like Clefable, I thought that like Timothy I thought Timothy wouldn't have really too much of an issue, especially once I got Minimize off like so many times. But then no, just comes out of nowhere against all odds and takes him out and just continues to take out Bob Pataki. It's crazy. But yeah, that's it for the Saffron Gym. We now only have 2 more badges to get. And I guess in the next video, we'll start moving on out and getting towards Cinnabar Island, stopping by the Seafoam Islands along the way for what promises to be a big round of Pokemon catching. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks a million for watching. Bye now.